Hi everyone, welcome to Free Handly Made AU Crochet. My name's Nisi. You're hanging out with me in rainy Big Sky, Montana. It is just got done raining about maybe an hour ago or so, and so everything's a little wet. But we're going to go ahead and do this because our days on the porch are coming to an end. I got on here earlier because I don't know how well the weather's going to hold out, and Mishi just got done with her live early. Usually she goes until 11, but she was in and out of there this morning. Quick. So I decided to go ahead and get on here. So if for some reason the weather decides to go south all of a sudden, it won't be a big deal because, well, I got on early. So I need to put on the chat so I can see the chat real quick. Let's see. I don't need this on or this on because I have you guys on my phone side. Here is the chat. Here we go. There's the chat. Hi, Mom. Hi, Ola Joe. Girl, I watched a couple of your videos last night. Your fitness videos. Hey, Jen Reeves. I'm going to be ordering my step machine as soon as payday hits. Yep, because it's gonna get really, really quick here, like real quick. I'm not gonna be able to do my walks outside. So I need to get it shipped and get here. You're about to record, put laundry in the dryer, make lunch, and do the most OVA here. You do what you gotta do. That's what the replay is for. Hey, Blind Stitches. How are you? Hey, Mishi. Mishi, that blanket looks so cozy. I just want to wrap up in it. And Ola Joe saying hi to everyone. You're making sandwiches? We just got done with breakfast here about an hour ago. I'm going to be going into the city, so we're going to hit up Chick-fil-A and get Little Man and I a chicken wrap for our lunch here soon. I got to go into the city this morning, or I should not this morning. I got to go into the city this afternoon. Hi, Zoila. Mishi Ray, thank you for all the Mishi Raiders. Thank you guys for coming over here. Hey, Zoila, sweetheart. How are you? I want one of those treadmill pads that can be stored under the couch. Mishi, you got to go to Ola Joe's channel and watch her crochet and fitness videos. The thing that she uses is really cool, and it works the entire body, and it's just a stepper. And depending on the elevation that you have the stepper at depends on what part of your body it works, and it folds and it goes right underneath the couch and or bed. And she has the link to the Amazon. I clicked her link, but they also have one that goes at an angle so it works your outer and inner thighs. That's the one I'm going to get. OVA is slang for over. Thank you. Blessed, highly favored. How are you and your family? We're doing great. We're doing good. We're getting ready for winter. It's cold out here today. My hands are cold, so we're going to see how long I last out here. I mean, it's not cold, but it's chilly. Hi, Sharon. Blind Stitches is saying hi to you, Miss Andrea, asking you how you are and giving you a hug. Hey, Deneen, how are you? How are you? All right, so you guys, for those of you that live in the USA, the United States, please do not forget to head over and watch my Fall Fest 2025 giveaway video. Watch it to the end so you know how to enter. My semifinalist is receiving a mystery cash prize and or gift card. I don't know exactly how that's going to look because it's going to be very individualized to the person who wins my semifinalist spot. And if you are, I will be doing a video and pulling for the semifinalists between the dates of October 13th and 19th. I don't know which date I'm going to do yet. It just depends on when I can get on and do the video and do the wheel, or not the wheel, the random comment picker and picking my person. But you only have 72 hours to claim your semifinalist spot. And then I will send that over to my sister, Gail Southern Living. If the semifinalist does not get a hold of me, I will not be redrawing this year. I didn't participate last year, but the year before I did redraw, and I ended up having to redraw 3 times. I am not putting myself through that. It's going to be if you snooze, you lose kind of situations. So hopefully the semifinalist does watch the video and does get a hold of me. I need your mailing address, because if you're lucky and you get pulled as the grand prize winner, you're going to have over 20 prizes coming your way. There's over 20 channels participating this year. It's insane. And I thought I had them all on my community post list, because I only put the ones that Gail was able to put in her playlist, and not everybody has their videos out yet. So there's additional people that I didn't know about. So I only have 19 people listed, but there's way more than 19 people participating. So the grand prize winner is going to be getting some stuff, man. So you're going to want to be that grand prize winner. But I do have the link to her playlist, so you can go over to her playlist and you can just watch each video one at a time and do whatever they say you got to do to enter to become their semifinalist. Because you can be a semifinalist more than one time, which gives your chances of winning your odds gives you better odds of winning the grand prize if you are a semifinalist for more than one channel. So just FYI on that. Yeah, see, Lulu's participating too, you guys. So do I have a moderator in here that can head? Oh, Zoila, can you head over to Lulu's treasure trove? She literally just dropped her Fall Fest video. Was it yesterday? I watched it yesterday. I don't know if you dropped it yesterday, but I watched it yesterday. And I think I entered. No, I didn't. I did not put the secret word yet. I need to go back and do that. But if you can drop her link to her video in the chat since she's in here, that would be great, just so people can get to it really quick. It's just really fun way to give back. And here's my only issue that I'm having with doing this giveaway. And I had this issue last year too. And that is one of the rules is to be a public subscriber and stuff like that. But I don't require that, because what happens is 2 years ago when I participated, what happened was I got all these new subscribers, right? From all these different genres of YouTube, which is great, but I'm a crochet channel. They're not going to stick around and watch me because I crochet. You know, I don't do videos on gardening anymore. And I don't do videos on homesteading anymore, because that's not my niche. That's not where my passion is. And so what happens is once the giveaway is over, they unsubscribe from you. And that hurts your channel. It does. It hurts. It hurts you in the algorithm. It hurts your channel. So I've gained like 30 subscribers. But the thing is probably not even half of them are going to stick around. So I specifically said in my video, you do not have to subscribe to me. You just have to, do whatever you got to do to make sure you watch that drawing video so you can claim your prize. So my numbers have gone up, obviously, but I'm pretending like those numbers aren't even there, because I know what's going to happen. Once my semifinalist drawing is done, those numbers are going to drop right off my channel. And I'm not going to get hurt, my feelings hurt about it. I just hate when that happens, because it hurts your channel. And I didn't do it for subscribers. I don't need to grow my channel. I'm perfectly happy right where it's at. It's small, it's nice, and it's cozy. I would like watch hours so I can get memberships back, but that's all I want. That's my goal. That's it. I'm not trying to grow more people, because at the end of the day, the number of subscribers 100% does not matter, unless you want that little cool silver plaque. You want that 100K plaque. Then yes, subscribers is going to matter to you. But as far as the algorithm and your videos being posted and being shared by YouTube, You need views. You need those watch hours. You need people coming in and actually watching your videos and coming into your live and interacting with your live. So anyway, that's the only reason why I don't do collabs very often, is because that happens to you. You'll get all these subscribers, and then once you do your video, they leave. So, but I decided to go ahead and do it again this year, and I knew that was going to happen, and I'm prepared for it, so it won't be as bad as it was 2 years ago. And I like to support my sister-in-law, and she gets really excited about Fall Fest. She loves it. She has fun with it. She has fun when other channels join in. And so I just wanted to do it. I didn't get to do it with her last year, and I wanted to make sure that I got to do it with her this year. So, and it'd be really cool if one of my United States Yarny friends becomes my semifinalist. That would be really fun. Somebody in our community that we all know becoming a semifinalist. So, and giving them that chance. Mishi says, no plaque needed. This community is just fine the way it is. I agree with you on that. Thank you, Mishi. Yeah, I like my environment to be small and cozy. And, you know, many of you know this is not my job. Now, there's certain creators, man, YouTube is like my sister-in-law. Her way of earning a living, her job, her career is being a content creator. So she needs those numbers, right? She needs to continue to grow and grow and grow so that she has more chances for views, more chances for ad revenue, more chances for memberships, super chats, super stickers. It's her job. Juan the Yarn Addict. YouTube is his well, right now it's his second job. His big dream is for it to be his only job, and we're all trying to support him in that. And then you have Mishi's like me. She works too. She's like Juan. She works too. But man, Mishi, you got it going on over at your channel, girl. But Mishi's on YouTube a lot more than I am. And then you've got Spring the Fiber Enthusiast. That's what she does. YouTube is what she does. She teaches. She's a crochet and knit. So she teaches, and then she shares her passion with doing things with glass, blowing glass. She has some tutorials on. Oh, my hands are cold, y'all. It's cold out here. She has videos on. Oh, what do you call it? Oh my gosh, my mind just went blank. I know what it is. Shell. You do stitches with the shell. I can't remember what it's called. I did it when I was a kid. My great grandmother taught me how to do it. Anyway, she's got a couple of videos on how to do that. And then she's a designer. She writes patterns. So it's her job. It's what she does, and then she spins yarn, and she makes spin yarn for sale. She's dyed yarn. And then you have Dawn Aaron, man, she's got all kinds of things going on her channel. She dyes yarn, she spins it, she does clay work, she paints, she does glass lamps, she does a lot of stuff. And YouTube is a way where she gets her face out there and her talent out there, and that's how she gets clients. So yeah, YouTube's kind of a job for Dawn Aaron too, in that aspect. This is her platform to get her work out there. Thank you, Mishi. So yeah, there are channels out there where this is their job, and they need those views. And so, when you have a huge influx of people that are just subscribing to you, and then as soon as you do that giveaway and then they drop off, that's going to hurt those people because this is their livelihood. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Just keep that in mind. You never have to, if I'm doing something, unless it's an in-house surprise giveaway, which nobody in the public will know about except for the public who are subscribing and who are in here. You're not, you don't need to click that subscribe button over here. You can just come here to hang out and relax and chill. Okay. So I don't do these very often. I rarely do these. And that's why, because, I mostly like to give away in secret. I call it the anonymous fairy. She just kind of sprinkles love here and there every once in a while. So, all right, let me catch up. Yes, Oila, if you can. Hi, Misha. How are you? Hey, Renee Unraveled. You all work so hard. I'm happy to support and do a video here and there just because. Oh, thank you, Renee. We appreciate that so much. Hey, Don Aaron, you heard your name and you showed up. Oh, yeah, that's another one too. Ola Joe. Ola Joe. Tatting. Thank you, Ola Joe. Yes, girl. Yes, tatting. Woo! Yes, tatting. That's what it's called. Spring does have some tutorials on her chat on how to tat, how to do tatting. Let's see. You need something to add to your wall of accolades. What do you want to add to your wall? Hey, rooted in essential oils. That's a tongue twister for me. I don't know why. Rooted in essential oils is also part of the Fall Fest giveaway. And if you will just type the word friends, FRIENDS, all lowercase, that way your channel can drop so they can get to you and check you out. That would be great. Hey, Laura's Block Ministry. How are you? Hi, Sway. Good morning. Oh, I know what you're talking about. You want that silver plaque. Yes. Ola Joe's trying to get to 100K, you guys. So share her out. She would love to have that plaque for her wall. I'm sorry, Ola Joe. I'm not completely, I was up way too late last night. It took me a minute to understand what you're talking about. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Well, thank you, Renee, and I hope you feel welcomed here. I hope you feel relaxed here. We tend to sit back and relax around here. Very easygoing group in this chat. I have too much stuff made. Feel like I need to price my sweater very economical so I can move the stock. Well, you could just have a sale. Just do Christmas is around the corner. So do like a pre-Black Friday sale if you want, so you can move some of your inventory. All right, make sure I didn't miss anyone because I think there's Carrie. I was hanging out with her for a little bit this morning. Hey, Carrie. Yeah, Lulu, you did say that too. Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm just doing it to give back to YouTube as a whole, the community of all of YouTube as a whole. All right, I think I caught up. My fingers are cold, you guys. I need to make myself some fingerless gloves or something. Girl, you are never late. You're never late. You mean I'm late? You're never late. So if you guys want to share your link, all you have to do is just type the word friends and Nightbot will drop your link. Just try not to do it all at once because then Nightbot gets confused and doesn't know what to do. There's Sway on her Sunday Stitchers Club channel. I belong to the Sunday Stitchers Club, and she started a second YouTube channel just for that. Right now, we're working on another project together, and that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil the surprise. You guys will get to see what it is. Was it last month? I shared the scarf that we did, and the Sunday Stitchers Unraveled scarf. And that pattern is up for sale. The proceeds of that scarf pattern goes into the Sunday Stitchers bank account. We are trying to save up money so we can do a meetup in Denver, Colorado. That is where the books are written from a knitting / crochet yarn shop there. Of course, the yarn shop is given a different name in the book, but the shop actually really does exist. And we all want to do a meetup and meet down there. 46 Fahrenheit where Deneen is at. I don't know what my temperature is right now, but I can tell you it's probably in the lower 40s because that's how cold it feels out here. Let's see. My husband is out fishing right now. I am sick of frying fish. Are you tired of fish? Fish is pretty much the only thing I can, that and poultry. I'm not supposed to eat red meat. I can have red meat every once in a while, but as far as on a regular basis, weekly, I can't do that anymore. Hey, Mama Wench, Mary Ann, how are you? Good to see you in here. I do too, Mishi. I love the cooler weather as well. Thank you, Zoila, for dropping links. I appreciate you. And thank you to Ola Joe for also dropping links. Tatting is a lot of work, but fun. I actually have a tatting kit. I learned how to do it with the shell, but I wanted to learn how to do it with the needles. And I have several of Spring's tutorials earmarked. So if I ever get the chance, I just like to make some bookmarks for my friends, you know. Maybe make some Christmas ornaments possibly. So we'll see. We shall see. Rooted in friends. Did it drop your link? Try to only type friends once, you guys, and try to spread it out a little bit. I'm looking for you, Rooted in Essential Oils, to see if it dropped your link. Oh, there it is. It dropped. You're good. It shared you. It finally worked that time. I don't know why it took Nightbot that long, but I want to say hi to all of those. We have 18 people watching today. Thank you so much for listening in and being here and watching and or just listening in the background, because there's plenty of other places you could be this morning. And I just want to say thank you for hanging out here with us. And Dawn Aaron's welcoming in everyone. Thank you for joining us on the porch, chatting with our beautiful Montana sunflower. Oh, you're so sweet. What does my sweatshirt say? Oh, it's my Boggy Creek Brigade sweatshirt, Mom. See? Boggy Creek Brigade. It's the Boggy Creek Camp, Mom, and that's based in Florida for kids with medical needs. And we make blankets and send them to Nancy. And then Nancy, she's part of the brigade. She and Billy and they all and Nancy, or not Nancy, sorry. It's either Janine or Jeanette from Nina's Knots. They get together and they deliver the blankets to the camp, and each kid gets a blanket. So that's the meaning behind the sweatshirt. That's what the Boggy Creek Brigade means, just so you know. You have roofers in and out right now. You do what you got to do, Lulu. Thank you. If you need to go, honey, I understand. There's MommaSwift. Hey, MommaSwift. I'm just scrolling through the chat, you guys. Hey, Nani May, how are you? Thank you for coming in. I wish Kansas could get the memo. It's fall. Is it really hot where you're at right now? You can't find the long battering needles? I think I had to get mine off Amazon, Zoila. Nani May saying hi to everyone. Hi, Aisha's Handmade Items. How are you? Or the tattering needles. I actually got my set off of Amazon, and it came with a beginner's book as well with the needles, but it only came with like 2 needles. So I had to, I wanted different sizes of tatting needles because there's different lengths. And I think Spring is the one that sent me the link to Amazon where I could get those. Shoot Spring an email, Zoila, and she can get you a link, because that's where I got my info from. I got it from Spring, and she helped me get some. All right, so MommaSwift's in here. She'll be heading over to Jax's. This live is automatically set up to automatically take us over to Jax's house. So while she's in here, I'm going to show you guys. I got week 9 done. I showed you guys week 8. I showed you guys week 8 on both blankets last week, but then I forgot. I told you the wrong week. I said it was week 7. It wasn't. It was week 8. So I did finish week 9 on blanket 2. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you. I have not started on blanket 1 yet for week 9. So that's going to have to be a separate video. Got puppy fur on me. I don't want to lose my stitch. So give me 1 second. There we go. All right. This is, as I'm pulling the yarn out of the bag as we speak, this is week 9. I'm going to have to take a lint brush to my blanket because as hard as I try, I got puppy fur here and there on this thing. But here is week 9. And for my week 9, it was teal, this color teal right here. This is what it's looking like so far. This one will not get a border because the sides are pretty straight. They made the blanket that way. Now the bottom of the blanket has a straight edge because that's how you started the blanket, was with the straight edge. So I am going to put a straight edge on the top to match the bottom. I have to have things symmetrical. I can't have, a shell on the top and then no shell on the bottom. It bothers me. So I will be putting just a row of single crochets at the top just to give it that straight edge at the top to match the bottom. But other than that, I'm not doing a border. It will be as it is. And then I did finish the pattern, you guys, for my my Happy Heart Afghan Luck of the Draw Boggy style pattern. I did finish that last night. I emailed it to Jax and I emailed it to MommaSwift so they can just read over the pattern for me and kind of proofread it and find any mistakes that I made. And then once I get blanket 1 done, I'm going to add that photo to the pattern. And that pattern will be available for free on my coffee page. But I think if I can figure out how to do it, I think I'll also offer it up for free on my Ravelry page because not everybody goes to the coffee website. And I just want to make sure it's out there. And then you can always email me and I can just personally email it to you as well. It's the Happy Heart Afghan, but what I did was I edited the pattern and designed the Happy Heart Afghan specifically so if you wanted to do it for Luck of the Draw, you can, and you know exactly what to do and how to do it for Luck of the Draw. So I finally got that written up last night, but it is a rough draft and it's not ready to share with you guys just yet. And then I also realized that I probably do need to do a video tutorial for you guys for the Luck of the Draw because it is different from my original pattern. I do have a Happy Heart Afghan tutorial out there, but because I made so many different changes, that tutorial, look, I got hair. I am shedding. I am so sorry. That's so gross. But it's bothering me and I got to get it off my neck. Get off. It's my own hair. I'm going bald. But I realized the information that video is going to confuse you because I did the Luck of the Draw differently. I did my rows a little different. I took some rows out. Plus I used 4-weight yarn, so it's not as many chains, and I just feel like it's going to confuse you guys. So the original Happy Heart Afghan is for Boggy Creek, but it's not specified for Luck of the Draw. It's just for Boggy Creek or whatever kind of blanket you want to make. Doesn't matter. But Luck of the Draw is very specific so that you can have all 10 colors in that blanket and it be the size that it needs to be for Boggy Creek. So I am going to have to do a video for you guys and I'll try and work on that. Maybe this week I'll get some yarn out and try. It may not be this week. Let's be realistic. It's probably not going to be until I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that video out before I head to Idaho or not. Because you guys know I'm going to Idaho. We leave on the 22nd. So I might not be able to do it until after Halloween weekend. We'll see. It just depends. And I don't want to rush through it because then that's how mistakes are made. Hang on, you guys. My phone is going dark on me. Okay, now I can see better. So there's that. Hey, Stellar, how are you? I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you for sharing that link for the tatting and the needle video. Hey, Cherry, how are you? So let me share my screen, you guys. So Watson's Children's Center. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Let's go inside real quick. I got to get that letter. Can't believe I forgot that letter. Where are we at on time? How are we on time, you guys? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're only at 30 minutes. All right, we're going to go inside real quick. I forgot the letter. We got a letter from Watson's Children's Center, and I want to share it with you guys. If movement bothers you, close your eyes for just a minute. Because I'm moving around and the camera can make some people dizzy. All right, I got the letter. So I'm going to read this letter, and then we're going to pull the winner for those that donated to the Watson's Children's Center. You guys are going to win a monetary gift card through PayPal and or Cash App. I don't see Bonnie in here, but it's okay because I know how to get a hold of everybody that donated. So if you do not have to be here to win, because I can just email you. All right, so this is the letter from Watson's Children's Center. And at the bottom, where all that writing is, that's what I want to share with you, because this is pretty much their standard letter that they send to all the donators. But this written stuff here is what's the most important. Says, Dear Niecy, time flies when you've had too much summer fun, and it's hard to believe school is already back in session. Though the season comes with early morning alarms and less time outside basking in the sun, it's always exciting to each school year. Each school year brings new homeroom teachers, the chance to reunite with friends, and the promise of learning new and exciting things about the world that surrounds us. Learning is critical for all children, but especially vital for those that call our shelters home. The right to an education is a keystone in the new beginnings we offer every child that comes through Watson's doors. Your generous support has afforded children at Watson's the opportunity to succeed this school year in so many different ways. It helps us ensure we have case management staff we need to not only transport kids to school all over Missoula, but to also individually meet their teachers and at IEP meetings and parent-teacher conferences. It helps us make sure every child goes back to school with new clothes and supplies. And most importantly, your support helps us nurture our children with trauma-informed care so they can focus on learning to the fullest extent possible, despite the unimaginable hardships they've had to bear. And it's not all business around here at Watson. Come weekends, your support also enables us to provide joy and fun, be that a trip to the movies, a group hike up to the M. So in Missoula, like here, we're surrounded by mountains, and every town has a letter of their town up on the mountain. So like Victor, we have a V. Hamilton has the H. Missoula has the M. And so they take the kids up the hike to go see the letter M that's up on that mountain. And they do a lot of field trips with these kids, you guys. It's amazing. And then they do take them to the AMC movie theater with the donations. They do. It's amazing what they do. Or outing to the arcade, and we have an arcade in Missoula, and they'll take the kids there too. They've taken them to the Butterfly House. They've taken them to the water park in Missoula. They've taken them so many different places, you guys. Words fail in describing our gratitude for your support, so we'll keep it simple. Thank you. Barbara Cohen, the CEO, I believe that's the lady that my coworker knows that she's friends with. She signed it, and she says much appreciated. Andrew, the guy that helped me get the stuff inside the facility, really nice guy, by the way, you guys. Cute as a button too. Andrew, hi Andrew. They'll get to see this later. He signed it, and he wrote, Denise, thank you so much for your efforts in making these beautiful blankets and giraffes, and also for mustering up support all over the world, quite literally. So he's thanking everybody. We had Angie from My Precious Yarnery up in Canada. She designed 3 blankets and shipped them here. And so that's what he means by all over the world. Thought that was sweet. And then we're so incredibly thankful for this gift. Thank you all. So it was just really nice that they added that extra little special note on here, because this is the letter they sent to all donators, but then they added that little bit of personal touch. They were amazed and they loved the blankets that you guys made that had the giraffes, the face of the giraffe in the middle of the blanket. And the giraffe amigurumis, the Sum Buddies that Miss C made, and the I think Bonnie made a giraffe blanket as well. Miss C sent some giraffe blanket. They love them. They absolutely love them. Now I can tell you right now, they really need hats, winter hats and gloves and scarves. So if you feel like you want to donate to Watson's this coming December, please let me know and get with me. And I'll make sure they get them. I know I would love to make, I can't make a lot of them because I just don't have the time with my job, but I would like to see if I can't get out a couple of giraffes. And they don't have to make stuff too. You can just buy stuffed giraffes. Miss C's, I want to say, was it her sister or sister-in-law? Somebody in her, it was somebody in her family donated actual, they collect giraffes, and they actually donated a couple of their stuffed animal giraffes that they had in their collection. 2 of them were specifically for babies. Watson's loved it. They loved it. But yeah, so I would like to make a couple, there's Bonnie's Corner. I would like to make a couple of giraffes, and I definitely want to push out some hats and scarves for these kids. And then, because I told them that I wanted to try to do a December drop off before Christmas. I don't know how I'm going to get this done. I just don't know. Because I don't think I'm going to get my family blankets that I want to do for my family done by Christmas. Because I'm going to be doing those while I'm trying to do these things for Watson's. So my last 2 blankets for Boggy Creek are the ones I'm doing now. Because I need to get this stuff done for Watson's. And I think Luck of the Draw 13 is coming up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Luck of the Draw 13 winter hats and scarves. That way I can still do Luck of the Draw, but I'm also getting my goal for Watson's taken care of too. So if you're interested in helping me with the Watson's Christmas drop off, please let me know. I would like to have everything to Watson's by the 2nd Friday of December, because then that gives them time. And I think what I'm going to do is for the giraffes that get donated or made, the stuffed animal giraffes and or purchase giraffes, I'm going to put those in a separate Christmas gift bag and just write boy or girl on them, drop them off, and then Watson's can put that underneath their Christmas tree. They'll be pre-wrapped. They don't have to worry about it, and they can just put it under the Christmas tree. I'm going to get with Andrew and kind of plan that out with him and see what he thinks I should do. He may say, no, don't worry about the Christmas bags. We'll do it. Because they have kids coming in and out all the time, you guys. I am busy, Zoila. I am. Luck of the Draw 13 begins August 26th. That's perfect, because I'll be home by the 26th from Idaho. So that gives me some time to plan, MommaSwift. Thank you. So I'm going to use Luck of the Draw 13 for Watson's Children's Center. They do still need blankets. So if you don't want to do hats and scarves, if you want to do a blanket for Christmas, and it doesn't have to be Christmas colors. It does not have to. They have boys and girls. They have infant all the way through 15-year-olds. So if you want to do a blanket, you can do a blanket. I just ask that it not be bigger than a twin size bed. You know, a nice size throw would be good, but no bigger than that, because they get to keep what you guys give them, and they need to be able to carry it around. They need to be able to pack it, fit it in a bag. You know what I mean? So not too big. Hey, Denise Lee, how are you, honey? Hi, Terry. All right, so let me share my screen, see if I can figure this out, because we gotta spin the wheel, because I forgot to do this last week. All right, so my wheel is set up and good to go. I've already shuffled it several times. All right, share. And then we're gonna make myself smaller. If I can figure out how to make myself smaller, can I do that? Here we go. Don't know if I like that. I think we'll just leave it like this. All right, you guys ready? We're going to do this, or I can just, hang on. Can I do this? There we go. You like how I did the little Watson's house in the center? That's their logo. That's their logo. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's spin this sucker and see who's going to win. So the people that donated, and a special thank you from Watson's and from myself, are Dawn Aaron. She donated yarn. Dawn Aaron, I am going to be using your yarn. I'm gonna make a blanket, but I'm also gonna make a hat and scarf, at least one hat and scarf out of that yarn first. Because I just love that yarn. It's just that puzzle yarn it's a 5-weight, it's super squish. So hopefully I have enough to make a hat and scarf. But I did earmark that yarn for a blanket. So I wanted to make sure you knew. I hope you're still in the background listening. That is what's going to happen with that yarn that you donated. Thank you so much. You're going to make a child warm and cozy, child and or teenager warm and cozy. So Dawn Aaron, Kim Ort, she donated 17 blankets, several hats and scarves. She also donated baby items. My friend Phyllis, who I don't know if she's here or not, she donated a handmade baby blanket quilt, as well as some baby hats and some kids' hats. Angie, my precious yarnery, she donated and designed 3 blankets. The 3 blankets are called Niecy's Love. All 3 blankets are a baby blanket and 2 different type of kid blankets. And I'll be using her pattern to make some more blankets and matching giraffes to go to the Children's Center for this Christmas. And then we have Miss C's Cottage. She did the giraffes and she did blankets to match the giraffes. She also did some hats for the kids as well. And then Bonnie's Corner, she did the most adorable giraffe blanket that she did. She participated on Mrs. C's Live when Miss C Live was doing the tutorial for the giraffe blanket, and Bonnie made one of those. And I think that's everybody. So let's spin it, shall we? Spin. And the winner is Kim. Congratulations, Kim. All right, I actually know how to get a hold of Kim behind the scenes. And so I will be getting hold of Kim. I am going to do another Watson's Children's Center wheel, Christmas theme style though. So it won't be this one. It'll be more of a Christmas theme style type wheel for those who decide to donate. If you are wanting to donate and you need a shipping blessing to ship something to me, please, we can talk about that one-on-one via email, and we can figure that out. So there is that. All right. I'm a sucker for Miss C. I had fun. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun doing these with Miss C. And I can't wait to get started on the giraffes as well. It's going to be a blast. I know it's going to be a blast. I can stop sharing this screen. Stop sharing. I'm so sorry I was so late doing that. But so Kim, or if you're watching in the background, I will shoot you a message. I know how to get a hold of you. You have won a $25 gift card, and to spend however you please. That will be for you. Let's see what else. Oh, I need to do excuse me, Q3 membership appreciation gift away. I will do a wheel. I'll prepare that wheel this week and I will share the wheel and we will do that next porch chat. I did not get to do a gift away from my coffee members every quarter like I would have liked. I do apologize for that. I have to do it when I have the funds, when I have the money. So, so unfortunately, I didn't get to do it until for this third quarter. Fourth quarter will be pulled if I'm able to afford it. I'll do a fourth quarter coffee membership gift away in January, sometime in January. And it's not a lot of it. It's not a lot. It's just a little monetary gift card is all it is. But it's just a way of me saying thank you. Unless you want some yarn, I do have some yarn that I was going to ship over to um, um, Adrian over in Canada, but I can't afford the shipping in Canada. So instead, I need to get with her. I need to send her a message today. I need to PayPal her gift away. She was my very first paying members gift away recipient. And so I need to get with her so I can go ahead and get that over to her. And so I had some zebra wool yarn I was going to ship to her, but I just can't afford. Man, it's just so expensive to ship to Canada. It's ridiculous, y'all. It's ridiculous. So that is up. That is an option for the person that wins the third quarter gift away. But you don't have to. You can just opt for the gift card. I'm kind of going to leave that up to you, the person who wins. So there's that. So I only make blankets if Miss C asked. Not my forte, but they were cute. You did have fun making that blanket, Bonnie, and that blanket turned out absolutely adorable. Hello, Lori Stories and Crochet. How are you? Welcome in. It's good to see you in here. Lori, if you want to share your channel link, please feel free to do so. Just type the word friends so people can find you and know where you're at and get to your channel. She does lives, you guys. I lurk a lot in your lives, Lori. I need to say hi when I'm in there the next time I'm in there, but I do lurk a lot because I'm multitasking. I do a lot of multitasking, especially in the evening on work nights. She's saying hi to everyone. I'm going to take a break and take a sip of water. All right, so next porch chat, I will be doing the wheel for the third quarter gift away for my coffee members. Right now my watch hours are just over 1,400. I believe I need to get to 3,000 watch hours to get the YouTube memberships back. So that's still a goal that I'm trying to reach. She did do an awesome job on that blanket. She really did. But yes, I'm going to put my email in here. So if anyone wants to participate and try to help with Watson's this coming Christmas, you guys know how to get a hold of me. Free Healing Maid. Oh, shoot. Is that my email address? Y'all, hang on. I don't even know what my email address is. I can get out of that since we're done. That was right. I had it right. Okay. There's my email address. Hey, Crystal. Crystal, I loved your Star Trek top you made. Your long sleeve shirt you made. That thing was so cool. That was so, so cool. We are at, okay, cool. We're good. We're at 11:24. We're perfect. Let's see. My October free Prime Day is coming. Might be able to add some items, keeping in mind other companies will compete. That's true. That is true. Yes. Is Mr. Handsome going to be with you this month? What do you mean, Mom? What are you talking about? I don't know what my mom's asking me. Let's see. Trish, do you explain exactly how to do it? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Oh, Bonnie. Oh my gosh, Bonnie. Yes. Okay. So this is what you do, Bonnie. You pick a neutral color and then you pick 5 other colors, whether, whatever 5 colors you want. And then you take a piece of paper or a note card or whatever, and you assign all of those 5 colors a number 1 through 5. Okay, so your number 1 color purple, your number 2 color teal, your number 3 color red, whatever. And then every Thursday, MommaSwift, eh, this luck of the draw, they did the power twin thing, and MommaSwift and Jax were together. I don't know if they're going to do that for luck of the draw 13, but luck of the draw 12, it was the power twin edition. It was a lot of fun. MommaSwift puts numbers 1 through 5 on pieces of paper separate in a cup, in her red cup. She shakes it up, and each week she pulls a number out of that cup. So let's say this week she pulled number 3. You'll look on your list and you'll see, okay, what color did I assign to number 3? And that's the color you use. You can use whatever pattern you want. It doesn't have to be a blanket. You can do you can do a hat, you can do a scarf, you can do a shawl, you can do amigurumi. We have somebody in Luck of the Draw 12 that did a snake, which was really cool, by the way. She did an amigurumi snake. You could do a Luck of the Draw giraffe if you wanted to, using all 5 colors. So that's luck of the draw. That's how you do luck of the draw. It's super easy. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes, it's really cool when you have each color repeated once. So each color gets 2 rows of whatever, but that doesn't always happen. That's why it's called luck of the draw. So you may have, one of your colors may only be used once. You might have a color that doesn't get used at all. It just depends on what gets pulled out of that red cup. So my dog is, okay, it's the dog. He's in behind the bushes trying to get to something. Anyway, so that's how luck of the draw works. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps you, Bonnie. Hope that helps. I'm scrolling down through the chat. Stellar says, so you're saying that I need to go put your video playlist on autoplay while I'm doing Yarny social prep? Yes, girl, that'd be amazing if you do that for me. I need those hours. I'm trying to get this channel remonetized. So memberships are easier on you guys. Not everybody does coffee, and coffee can be confusing for some people. Plus it's a lot of, it's harder for me to do member only videos. Because I have to keep them unlisted, and then I have to email everybody the link to that video. And then when you click the link, it takes you into YouTube, but it doesn't take you into your assigned account. So I've had people, the feedback's been great, by the way, for my members and for those that are gifted the memberships. I got a lot of feedback for those that had the gifted memberships, because they're like, well, Nisi, we clicked the link and we can see the video, but it's not signed into our account. And so when they go to like or make a comment, it doesn't let them, because then YouTube says you have to sign into your account, and it's a pain. It's a pain. And then on the members live, I have to put those unlisted, send you all the link. I have to make sure I have everybody in the approved chatter list, so only the people that are approved can chat in a live chat. It's a lot of work. Okay, I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. So, and then coffee doesn't really charge you a fee unless you donate 5%, which of course I chose to donate 5% because that's the kind of person I am. But then, and it does, you don't have to wait to get a check. It sends the money straight to your PayPal account right away, right then and there. But then PayPal wants their cut. And then I'm using Stripe as well. So those who don't want to use PayPal, they want to pay for their coffee membership directly from their bank account or from their credit card or whatever, debit card, they can. Well, I get the money right away there too. But then again, of course, Stripe they want their fee as well. So by the time it's all said and done, guess what? I'm paying the same amount of percentage of fees that I did with YouTube. It's just going to different people. So I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. We'll try and get memberships back up and running on YouTube if I can get remonetized, and we'll go through there. I'm still going to keep my coffee page up so that I have an extra place to post things for people. But other than that, we're going to try and get back over to YouTube memberships and stuff. So I'm happy I'm the only one who noticed the flaws in your blanket. I didn't notice any flaws in your blanket, Bonnie. I thought your blanket was beautiful. Oh, for the Idaho trip. Yes, Mom, he is. I will not be driving. Mr. Handsome is your son-in-law will be driving. He will be with me for this time for this trip, which I know will make you a lot happier. And of course, Mom, I'll let you know when we arrive to the hotel, so you know we arrived safely. Yeah, Crystal and Ian were live last night. I got to watch for about 30 minutes, and then I finally decided to try to go to bed. But yeah, that Star Trek top was amazing. Yes, 6 colors altogether. Your main neutral color that you want to use, and then your six luck of the draw colors, I guess you could say. Or no, your 5. I'm sorry. Your 1 neutral color, and then 5 luck of the draw colors that will be pulled out of the cup according to whatever number she pulls out. It is a lot to manage. It is. And very time consuming. So, and then Lori dropped her link, you guys, so you guys can go check her out. Is Michael in here? Did I miss Michael in the chat? He is. Hello, Michael. How are you? How is Panda? You lurk a lot too? Yeah, I have to, man, because I have so much I have to do. And if I'm ever going to get to watch those that I love to watch, especially those that go that do live streams, I have to multitask. Yes, I know the family rule. Text when we leave and text when we make it. So you don't have to worry. Yes, Michael, you've definitely been working on a lot of projects. Yeah, you've had a major flare up. Are you getting any relief at all these days? At all? You poor thing. Michael deals with chronic pain, you guys. Really bad chronic pain. And not the chronic pain that you can medicate either. He has the condition, and he's been in a lot of pain for like 2 months straight. Yes, his hexagon cardigan was really cool, wasn't it, Crystal? Bonnie's going to post her Ruby wrap this weekend. Been busy. I also pray for Panda Bear. Yep. I want to see it. I know. I'll always be your baby no matter how old I am. We feel that way about our kids. Yes. Michael loved your sweater too, your Star Trek sweater. Working on the editing of it now. Just had to step away for a minute and pop on here for a few. Well, thank you for popping in and saying hi to us and hanging out with us today, Michael. I know you're so busy. You're so busy. It's good to see you in here. And I'm happy that you're feeling at least functionable enough to be able to start getting your projects, completed and done and ready to post out. Because I know you've had a really hard time of it with that pain level. It turned out so good. I'm so proud of myself because that was a challenge. Bonnie, you're going to post it on your YouTube community, your community page on YouTube. Is that where you're going to post the picture? Because I want to see it. Yeah, I know my mom's happy that my husband can go with me this year. Because last year, Yarny Social, I drove by myself. I had little man with me, but that's not the same. He's a kid, So Hey, Amber, how are you? Good to see you in here. Good to see you. Amber, type friends in the chat so people, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody here has you, but just in case, type friends in the chat. Anyone who wants to drop their link can drop their link. Just type the word friends. Bonnie, I'm proud of you. You're barely a beginner, and you dived into an intermediate to advanced pattern and went with it. Love every bit that you did. Still here listening while knitting, says Sharon. Yes, my mom's cat has a sinus infection and she has kidney disease, so she's like on all this new medicine, and my mom's trying to get used to the new routine with her cat. And Michael, you're a really good teacher. I'm just gonna say it because I still need to get the Tunisian blanket I was working on, the full Tunisian stitch blanket that I was working on out of its timeout, and finish it. It's almost finished. It's more than halfway finished. Gosh, I hope I can remember where I left off. I can look at the stitches though and figure it out, I think. But I did that. I went from doing a little headband to doing that. And I did that based off your tutorial on that stitch. You're a good teacher. So I think I don't really pay attention to the level of the stuff you do, because I know if you did a tutorial, if I just follow the tutorial, I'm probably going to be able to do it. It may not look perfect, but but I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do it. I haven't even started on my cocoon cardi yet. I think I want to do the honeycomb stitch. I think I finally decided it's going to be the honeycomb stitch, because then it'll be a little thicker. Because I'll probably want to wear that cocoon cardi mostly like weather like today, fall, winter. So I think that's the stitch I'm going to go with. And the cocoon cardi is easy. You just make a square or a rectangle or whatever, fold it, stitch it up to make your armholes, and then I got to figure out what to do for sleeves, because I'm going to need some sleeves, and then I'm going to want a what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call that? Not collar. What do you call that? I don't know what you call it. What do you call it, you guys? Ribbing? Some ribbing down the front? Kind of like a collar, but not, ribbing. Ribbing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Crystal says she's in the prolonged process of applying the rest of the yarn to her Ruby's Dream Wrap. And Leslie dropped her link, you guys, so you can go check her out. Crystal, you and your yarn just is outstanding. Love your eye for color. She does have some pretty yarn. She spins yarn too, you guys. Frogging was my middle name with Tunisian. I'll tell you. Yeah, I've had to frog a lot with Tunisian too. But I found that frogging with Tunisian, it's a little different than frogging with crochet, but not by much. I just have to really pay attention when I'm frogging with Tunisian more than when I'm frogging with crochet. I don't really pay that much attention except for to where the spot I need to get to start over. But with Tunisian, I find I really have to pay attention when I'm frogging with Tunisian. Crystal says Bonnie did amazing on hers. You got to see a picture of her ruby wrap already? Crystal, I'm jealous. She did an awesome job and didn't give up. Now I really want to see it. I had to put it down and go back, but I was determined. Sometimes that's the way you got to do it. You know? Michael says, "Oh, thank you. I just teach the way I wish someone would have taught me when I was wanting to learn all this stuff." You're nice and you're slow, but you're not too slow. You know what I mean? Like, and you can really see the angle I don't know how you angled your camera, but you can really see where your hands are. You can see where the hook goes in the different loops. Like it's really, really crystal clear. That's my perspective. I find your tutorials very easy, for the most part, very easy to follow. Amber is excited for the Hexicardi Michael is working on bringing out. I think a lot of people are excited about that cardi that he's working on. A lot of people. I haven't even done a cardi yet. And I haven't even done a regular cardi with just crochet yet. Let's see. Michael was real hard to keep quiet on Mikey's live, that you have so many ideas for patterns. Time is your enemy. Healing prayers. Yes, healing prayers for mine. Time is his enemy, man. Bless his heart. He has so many ideas and not enough time. If anybody ever needs any help, Michael will always answer his messages. He will get back to you. He is just the best. He will get back to you because I've had questions too, and I've had to reach out. Ribbing. Thank you, Cherry. Ribbing. I need ribbing down the front. Thank you. Come up with that word. What time is it? Okay, we got to head out here in just a second. Border ribbing. Yes. Crystal's yarns and patterns are fantastic. She comes up with some really cool, really cool stuff. I like the little kitty cats that she was doing. Those little amigurumis, those were freaking adorable. He is. He makes sense to your squirrel brain, does he? He does. He's very methodical when he teaches, and it's very helpful. Yeah, with Tunisian, you have to frog the whole row. Yeah, you do. Yes, you do, Bonnie. Hi, Nancy, our treasure home. You guys are Nancy, our treasure home. She's also doing the Fall Fest 2025 giveaway. Nancy, type friends in the chat, please, so your link will be dropped so people can go check you out. She was sending me progress photos. I'm very jealous right now that you're getting progress photos. You had to figure out how to post a pic. It's long. Do you have, you know what you could do? If you have clothespins, just spread it out on your shower curtain, clothespin it at the top of the shower curtain, and then you can step back and take a picture of it that way. Would that work? Panorama view, says Crystal. Oh, the technical name for the things where the buttons and buttonholes go is called plackets. Learn that doing this cardi, LOL. By the way, Carrie has a live ask tonight. Anything on her Discord? Oh, yes. Hey, Stellar, what time is that? Because I want to make sure I'm home and I don't miss it. Thank you, Zoila, for sharing Michael's channel, because Michael won't drop his own link. No, he won't. He's humble. Our sweet Michael is humble and he won't drop his own link. So thank you for dropping his link on his behalf. Yeah, it's her Ask Me Anything for the Yarny Social, or for anything in that matter. And it's tonight on Discord. All right, you guys. So I shared the Watson's Children's Center letter. They also have a website. So if you're wanting to give monetarily to them and you don't want to make anything, you can do that as well. And they are a 501c. And if you need a receipt, you just need to let them know you need a receipt for your taxes, and they will make sure you get that. And then you'll end up getting a letter like this too if you provide them with your address. I'll get a hold of Kim. I'll shoot her a message and let her know that she won her Watson's Children's Shelter gift away. Thank you gift from me, and I'll get that to her. Next Porch Chat, you'll get to see blanket 2 or blanket 1, because I'll have week 9 done. Probably won't have week 10 done. We'll see. You might get to see week 9 and week 10. For my for the blanket number 1, the happy heart Afghan luck of the draw Boggy style. I will be doing a border on that one. I'm not sure which kind of border I'm going to do on that one yet, just because I have to measure it once I'm done to see how big of a border I can put on it. So that will be to be determined at a later date. But those 2 will be finished. Luck of the Draw 13 will start October 26th. I'm going to use Luck of the Draw 13 to make hats and scarves for Watsons. I may even do a giraffe with Luck of the Draw 13. I can do 5 colors for a giraffe very easily because you got 2 legs, 2 arms. You can make, them different. You got the tail, ears, head, body. I could definitely do Luck of the Draw 13 with the giraffe. Hey, Mona, shifting some soil. How are you? So lots of going on. I'm going to see you guys over at Jax's house here in just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and end this live so we all can, take a bathroom break, refill our cups, get a snacky, whatever. I got to bring everything back into the house. I think the temperature's getting colder. Like I feel colder than I was when I first got out here, actually. The sun is not out today. So I'm going to head out of here. I'll see you guys over at Jax's house. And then I will be on Discord, hanging out with Jet One and Miss Carrie tonight on Discord. Can you not hear me very well, you guys? Mona says she can't hear me. Have you guys been able to hear me okay this whole time? I feel like I'm screaming. All right. And then next week, I'll be pulling my 3rd quarter gift away coffee membership gift. I'll put everybody on the wheel. You guys know how to get a hold of me if you want to participate in the Watson's Christmas children's event or drop off. I need to come up with a name for that. Watson's Christmas drop off. Is that what we should call it? The Watson's Christmas drop off? 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you, Stellar. I'll see you guys there. I'll make sure I get home in time. If I even leave. I was going to go to Missoula, but honestly, I don't know if I want to go now. Because it's just, ugh. You can hear me? Okay. All right. I'm going to make sure you guys can hear me. So, Watson's Christmas Drop 2025. Does that sound like a good title for that charity run? Watson's Christmas Drop 2025. It was you, Mona. Mona, you were live and you were doing something in the garden. You were doing something and I was in the background listening and watching and I didn't say hi. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi, but I was there. You were bent over and you were doing something in your garden. I can't remember what it was. But you were alive. Maybe I did say hi. I might have said hi, but you were busy. I don't think you saw me come in. I think I might have did say hi. I don't remember. All right, I'm out of here. Bye, everyone. I'm so glad I was able to make it this week. I wasn't sure. Let's see. Zorla, some of this is too much, LOL. What's too much, Bonnie? Oh my goodness, my hands are cold. I was just seeing what was too much real quick. All right, we got to get out of here. I'll see you guys at Jax. And this should take us straight over there. Let's flood her chat with hearts. Oh, real quick. We're not going to be able to be out in the porch for very much longer. And I was behind the scenes hanging out with Trish and Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, and Cherry and a couple other ladies. And I was telling her, we may not be able to go out to the porch today because it's cold out there and rainy. And she's like, well, if you could do it inside, it won't be porch chat anymore. It'll be couch chat. I'm like, oh my God, that's a really good idea because it's getting to the point where I won't be able to be out here. So I'm thinking for the fall and winter months when it's too cold to be out here, instead of porch chat with friends, we're going to call it couch chat with friends. What do you guys think about couch chat with friends? Does that sound like something we should do? I'll have to change the thumbnail too. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do the thumbnail with, I don't know how I'll do the thumbnail. I'll have to come up with a different thumbnail for couch chat with friends during the cold months that we won't be out here on the porch. Or treehouse chat with friends, even though I'm actually in a cabin, not a treehouse, but I don't know. You think that's perfect, Cherry? Couch chat with friends? I told Trish that was a really good idea. I thought that was really cute for the months where we can't be out in the porch. Yeah, Mona? Okay. So when I can't be on the porch, that's what we'll call it. We'll switch from porch chat with friends to couch chat with friends. It'll be a seasonal thing. All right, you guys. Bye, everyone. No exit video yet. I haven't purchased the Restream subscription yet. So we're just gonna head out. I'll see you guys later. You guys have a great rest of your week. Okay. Bye, everyone.